We're in Togo, West Africa. We've been here for about a week and a half now, and we've run 3 medical clinics. We're just making a big impact on the community. I know the first clinic we did, we helped about 500 children. The second was like 50 to 60, and the third was about 200, and it's amazing to see how thankful they are to have us here and the impact that we've had on their community.
Since I've been here, seeing the kids and the women's and see how the type of struggle they go through has really touched me. It makes me feel really blessed back in the state, knowing that we have everything and knowing that there are people that are out there that don't have what we really take lightly in the state. So that's touched me the most.
On our very first day, when we were in the clinic, we saw about 500 children. And I think the boy that touched me the most was the little one with osteomyelitis on his leg. So basically he had an infection that had spread to his bone, and he had a big gash on his leg about this big. The orphanage mother had done a wonderful job caring for it, but she just didn't have the supplies, the antibiotics that we had and could offer him. And I think I was just amazed by how tough he was throughout the whole thing. He didn't cry out once. He let me do everything I needed to do. I think I was just so surprised by how willing they are to accept care from us. We've seen some malaria cases. We did a lot of wound care. We've seen a case of scabies. We've seen a lot of different things, hydrocephalus. It's a lot of things you don't see in the States. It's been a good experience for us educationally as well. We've also, as the students, we've collected a lot of data, like their height, weight, arm circumference for the children under 5, which they'll use for the clinics.
So we are really overwhelmed to receive the team of Global Partners in Hope and other partners working with Global Partners in Hope and Compassion. Right now, the building of the Center of Excellence is on the way. And we are very glad that the wall surrounding the whole center to be constructed and the guest house is completed. We know that it's cost you a lot to save and save and save and come and invest here, and also to sacrifice, to leave your families behind and come and bring this, show us this love.
Playing with the kids has been awesome. Just playing with like soccer balls and going out and I've done some handshakes with them and taught them a few things. They've taught me a few things. It's been really fun. They're so happy, it's crazy because they come from having nothing and we have so much, and they're just so happy playing outside just with a soccer ball, and it just puts things into perspective.
So I haven't had my pediatric rotation. I'll be doing that in the fall. I am very interested in pediatrics. At home I work as a swim instructor, and I've always loved kids and always knew I wanted to do something with kids. So I think this was a really good experience with how to approach children, especially with the language barrier. That was a whole other challenge, because usually you could able to use language to comfort a child, where here I didn't have that. So I had to use nonverbal communication with a smile, demonstrating what I was going to do on myself first, so they weren't as afraid. So for example, with my stethoscope, I was going to listen to their heart, doing it on me first and then doing it on them. Really kind of calmed a lot of their fears. Obviously some of them were still very frightened of us, and you really can't blame them, but I think that was a big challenge for me that was also very rewarding. We would just like to thank Mr. Mel Ryans for his very generous donation that has allowed us to come here to Togo. There's no way we would have been able to make it here without him, and the impact we're making on the community, and as well as the sustainable impact that's going to be made here, is just amazing.
It's amazing. And we also want to thank the UNH Nursing Department, and especially Dr. Harkless, for their generous donation as well. That has allowed us to go on this trip, so thank you.
So to also go along with that, obviously Kylie just thanked Dr. Harkless, but I would also like to thank the SEPS department of UNH. They've helped us a lot with raising funds and things of that nature, so all the professors out there. So we're really thankful, and we're looking forward to bringing what we've learned from here back to UNH and to the community in the US.